Okay, so what I'm gonna do with these poems is I'm gonna try to inspect them, come to my own conclusion of what the poem is about, and yeah. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing— oh, I should read it in her voice. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rather sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, so this poem is obviously about the sun, guys. But for poetry, usually there's a deeper meaning behind stuff. So let me just look through this. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, talking about the sun, it makes me feel like you missed me. Sunlight? She's talking about sunlight. Kissing my forehead, that is a signal of personification for the sun, so she's like comparing it to a person. So this is probably about a person making me rub the sleep from my eyes because she's tired. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever because she's freaking tired all the time. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She probably just wanted breakfast. This is what the poem's about, breakfast, guys. But in all seriousness, she's probably talking about how the sun motivates her to go out and do stuff because it's so bright and nice and shiny. Also, she just wants breakfast. That's literally what the end of the poem was about. I bet you it's just because she wanted breakfast. I have watched people play this before, so I remember like some parts, but I don't remember everything about the game, so that's why it sounds like I don't know what this is about, because I probably do not know what this is about. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Ouch, jeez, that's not a good way to put it. Really? At least she took it nicely. Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Same. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I share my poem with next? I said Yuri next, right? Let's just do this. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after. I guessed it after. It might be after reading through it because there's only 20 words on this piece of paper. 20 random words. So I assumed that you're not that good at this. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes in with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nasty can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, time to examine this poem. Ghost under the light. Oh, I have to read in her voice. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright. So that last line right there, I flicker back. So this poem's obviously about Yuri. She is the ghost under the light. Yeah. That's all I got. Like I said, I've actually watched people play this game before, so I know what happens, but I don't remember everything, and I don't know what every single poem means. So this one, this is my own opinion. This is obviously about Yuri. Maybe the light is representing someone or something else that's talking to her. Maybe it's about me. I don't know. Maybe all these poems are just about me because I'm just the main character. I'm just that cool. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, that's because I was examining the poem, Yuri. Okay, I was examining it. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mally. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. That's not true. I tried my best to decipher the poem. I said you were the ghost. So, I think I was correct about that. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining... Yeah, so it's Yuri. It's definitely Yuri. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh, that's what it's about. Okay. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, who should I share with next? I'm gonna say Natsuki. We read of her, so might as well save Monica for last. She's the club president. So much pressure talking to her, so we're gonna talk to Natsuki. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads the poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this so I could have been better at doing other things. When I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and maybe go, huh, well that's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're just, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This poem is about how humans are inferior to all the other animals, and we can only try to be like them and do all of their special abilities. Like, we can run, but we can't run as fast as a cheetah, so that must be frustrating, and we have to just keep on trying. We can't fly like an eagle, we can make planes though. I'm really reaching, aren't I? I'm trying my best, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be very disheartening. So I decided to write about it. That's what the poem's about. Okay, I was close, guys. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, time to share with Monica.